Are you just not motivated to exercise? It's hard work and it's not fun. And are you really lacking the drive that you want to help you get motivated to go and exercise? Well, in today's video, I'm going to give you 5 tips on how you can get the motivation to help you exercise more. Hi, I'm Vanessa McLennan and I help people with weight loss, eating habits and emotional eating. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist, so I help people really get to the root cause of their eating issues so that you can just ditch those diets forever. So keep watching because I'm going to be giving you some ideas on how you can incorporate exercise into your daily routine easily. So my first tip is start where you are. So that might sound really obvious, but it's amazing like how many of us, like for instance myself, I think, right, I want to go and exercise. I haven't done it for a while, so I will go full out, and we all just like blast it, blast the gym. We might go, running the amount that we've never run before, or go to an hour's full spin class. None of us just go full out. And then what we end up doing is just like burning ourselves out. Some of us, we are so worn out that we can't walk for days. And then it's just no wonder that we don't want to go back again because the exercise nearly killed us. Not literally. So it's hard work. So it's just start where you are, all right? So in other words, if you can only do 5 minutes around the block, just start there. If you can only like run 1 minute, walk 1 minute, do that, but just start somewhere and just start doing it. And it's okay to where you are. You don't have to get, sort of to be running 10 miles if you've never done it before, because you will get there. So just start where you are, keep a record of where you are so that you can then track your progress. Tip 2 is schedule it in. So if you want to make exercise, a regular part of your routine, you do have to schedule it in like an appointment. You have to think, when am I going to do this, and plan it out throughout your day. So think about when is going to be a really good time for you to spend that amount of time that you want to exercise. And again, sort of going back to the first point, start where you are. So if at the moment you only do, a few minutes every day, or you don't do anything every day, then just start with a small amount. Don't then blast and say, I'm going to do an hour's exercise every day. If you know deep down it's really not going to happen, because then you just fall off. So start where you are and just schedule in 5 minutes every single day if that's where you're going to do it, but then schedule in when you're going to do it. So for instance, for me, I find it motivating to get up out of bed and then do my 10 minutes of exercise and then go and have my shower. So you might want to drop the children off at school, for instance, and then do your 5 minutes walking around the block, for instance. You might want to do it, can you do it during a lunch hour? Can you do it, straight after work before you go home? When can you do it in your day, and then plan out that time that is your exercise time? So how else also can you incorporate it more into your day? So this is without scheduling it in. So this is just doing a lot more movement and a lot more exercise. That can be what I perhaps call hidden exercise. So for instance, when you're cleaning your house, that is exercise. So long as you're getting the heart pumping, not just sort of like wiping a window. It's like the heart's got to be, just beating extra fast. All right, so how can you incorporate it more? So for instance, when you're cooking, can you put music on and have an in-house disco so you dance when you're cooking? When you are cleaning, can you do it a bit more exuberantly? When you are walking, can you do it a bit more briskly? Can you walk that extra bit further? In other words, park your car just that extra bit further so you have to walk a little bit more to where you're going to go to. Think about how you can incorporate it just easily into your day more, and then give it a go. Comment below on what you do already to exercise and how you incorporate it more into your day, or what's your favourite time to exercise. So tip number 3 is make it fun. If you really hate exercising and your version of exercise is going to the gym, but you hate the gym, well then it's not going to happen. And that's okay. It's like, don't beat yourself up about not going to a gym, to a place that you hate. I personally don't really like gyms, so I don't go. So, but find something else that you do love to do. There are so many clubs, activities, groups out there that you can join and just give things a go, that you will find something. So just keep going until you find something. So it could be that you love doing dancing, well then find some dancing classes, salsa classes, you know, they're always really good fun. Even if you perhaps don't like going out of your house, are there DVDs or there's so much on YouTube itself that you can find videos of something that you can do so that it becomes enjoyable? So my tip is just really keep going, finding something, trying new things until you find something that is fun. Also going with finding it fun is mixing it up a little bit. So if I just did one type of exercise, so I love doing yoga, but if I just did yoga, I would be really bored just doing it. So I have to do other things as well. But I don't think of it as doing exercise for the sake of doing exercise. I think of doing it because it's what I love to do. So that's why if you find something that you love to do, you'll generally love to do it and you won't think of it as exercise. So what can you do to mix it up so it's several things at different stages during the week so that it's interesting, and then you're also using different parts of the body and using different motor skills, and then again, yeah, it's just a lot more enjoyable. Tip 4 is to set goals. So that it doesn't have to be a hard and fast goal, it doesn't have to be a smart goal like I've done before, because if you're making it all fun, then you might not want to be like, right, I want to do so much by so much when. It's just, what would you like to do? Because the purpose of setting a goal is it keeps you on track and it keeps you moving forward. So it could be really like small incremental moves up from walking 5 minutes to this week walking 6 minutes. It could be being able to do a new move in a yoga class. So what would you like to achieve that week so that again you feel pleased with yourself, proud of yourself, because then you want to keep doing it more. Tip 5 is, what's your driver? Okay, what's motivating you to do this? So what will you get once you are exercising more? So the reason being is, if we're not used to exercising, or we're used to exercising a certain amount but we want to do more of it, we then have to give something up to make room for this more exercise. So what we have to give up, I don't know, it's like, what would you need to give up? But it might be giving up, that extra 10 minutes in bed, giving up 10 minutes on the sofa, or giving up, I don't know, some other time that was dedicated for something that you then have to give towards your new exercise, regime. And so to do that, you really need a big driver of what's going to keep you then doing it and keep it on a regular basis. So just think about what you're going to want to achieve for when you are exercising more. Like, what will you look like? What will it feel like? What will you get? How will it be? And is that really motivating you? And if it's not, find what will motivate you. What will you get? For me, I want to exercise a lot more, but I want to do a lot more high intensity exercise. I do a lot of walking, yoga, Pilates, but not a lot that gets the heart pumping. So I'm taking myself through these steps to build that into my routine a lot more. So I'm starting off with where I am, which is 0, because I haven't done it for years. So I want to just start off by just where I am, which is nothing. So I'm going to schedule it in. So I'm going to do it 3 days a week, and I know I'm going to get up and do it first thing in the morning before I have my shower. And I'm going to schedule, my goal then is I'm going to schedule it in so that I just start off by doing 4 minutes of that, 1 minute on and the 10-second rest, that sort of goal. And to make it fun, I'm going to have some music pumping in the background. And then also I'm building in a reward with it, which is I'm going to have my shower afterwards, but also just I know that I will feel really good, and I'm imagining how I'm going to feel. As you can see, I'm feeling it here, and it's like a wave of excitement that is like a feel-good excitement as to when I've finished it. So that's what I'm doing, but I would love to know what exercise perhaps that you would love to start doing and how you can build it into your daily routine. So if you love this video, please give it a thumbs up and click the bell to be notified of my next video, which comes out every single Thursday. Thank you so much.